Hi, I'm Dewayne Keys, the Harmonica Man, coming to you from Madison, Wisconsin. What we're going to look at is something simple here that's a good drill for you and that would work as a nice little demonstration solo if you're just starting to develop the blues a little bit. It's a great drill for learning your single notes and learning to work your harmonica around and get good, clean, crisp single notes. And it's also a good tension and resolution drill, so we'll take a look at it here. Now what I have here is this handout. I've titled it Up and Down the Harmonica Ladder. Well, the reason I call it that is if you look, it starts on a 1 and you just move up the rungs of the ladder. You blow and draw a 2, move up a rung, blow and draw a 3, move up a rung, blow and draw a 4. And then you walk it back down. It's great at keeping you on your single notes. The beauty of this is you might have to use this handout just for a practice or so to get the idea of where it's going, but it's really easy to memorize because it's a constant up a rung, blow in and out, it's easy to memorize. It's great at learning to get good tone out of all your low notes. I'm sure a lot of you folks are having trouble with your 1 and 2 draws when you start out. This is a good drill to get used to that. But what I really like about this exercise, it also makes you learn to move to the right, but also to the left on the harmonica. What I've noticed in players when I teach them is it's just like basketball. Some people can shoot from the right real well, other people can shoot from the left really well. You got to get to the point where you can go this way or that way on the harmonica and be really good with it. Plus you want to learn to come into that 1 nice and sensitive, or starting on the 1, you got to learn to just take it easy with it. Ending on a 1 draw, so this is a nice effective exercise. You work it up to a 4, you work it down to a 1, and then you end on a 1. Well, if you want a really nice complete solo though, the 1 is an excellent tension note in music. And I liken that a lot to a question mark. It's just as though you asked a question. If you do the same exercise down here, this exercise is identical except for the very last note is a 2, and that's like a period. It's a resolution note. And this would give you not only a good drill of working the harmonica from the 1 to the 4 and back down again, but if you work this tension and resolution into it, it's actually a nice little solo you can demonstrate to your friends. The whole thing again. We'll kind of that 2 brings it down to a nice rest. And if you're a developing player and you haven't worked a lot of blues out yet, but you, like I said, you want to demonstrate to someone that you're catching on with it a bit, this is a nice little self-contained solo. It's a good little exercise. Plus this working it up the harmonica and back down again is real effective if you start jamming with your guitar friends. You start doing 12-bar blues. You get a player that will do some 12-bar blues with you, but you're kind of lost as to what to do. Just kind of running it up and down the harmonica, it's kind of simple, but it does work. I'm a big believer in doing some simple things but executing them real well oftentimes has much more musical impact and emotion than trying all sorts of fancy things that you don't pull off. So one last shot through this. And it resolves it real nicely. It's a nice little solo. If you get this down really well, one way to jazz it up that doesn't take a lot of effort is to take some of the blow notes and just play them quickly twice. So I'm going to bounce on those two notes right there with two quick ones. I'm letting this all loose a bit. Well worth working on. Well, this is Dewayne Keys, and I thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, I'm available for lessons in the southern part of Wisconsin, and I'm also doing lessons electronically through Skype. If you're interested, shoot me an email at harmonicaman@charter.net. That's all one word, harmonicaman@charter.net. I also have an instruction book available, The Soul of the Solo Harmonica. That's available on my website, theharmonicahour.com.